Good afternoon. Story time. Okay. He never told me he was getting married to another woman, not until his wedding day after I slept over at his house. He never once said he didn't see me as his future wife. Never, not even not even once. He kept using me, and in the end he broke up with me. He broke my heart and walked away. Charlie has been my boyfriend for the past 4 months now. He has been sweet and never give me any red flag or reason to doubt his intention. I visited his house often. We did everything together, cook, wash moving, talk late into the night, slept together. Not once did I ever ran into the woman he was preparing to say I do to. She said visit she never visit maybe because he didn't want her to, or maybe he was just that good at hiding his dark life. Okay. I kept giving my all, thinking we were growing together as a couple. I visit I invested my na don dey I invested my mind, body and soul. Na don dey invest mind, body and soul for relationship. Na small time una go invest una family member put. That Saturday morning, I woke up to the sound of movement in his friends, both family and unfamily, were rushing through the house like they were preparing for something big. They were all dressed in Mark's blue suit, senator suit, looking sharp and excited. My Charlie wore a suit that made him look like a model. I was confused. What were they all dressed for? Then I overheard one of his friends whisper, "Tell her now." "Tell me what?" Charlie turned to him and said, "I didn't ask her to come over last night." "What?" "Not after we slept the whole night together. Not after we made love. He didn't want me here." I was still confused. Then he threw a bunch of money at me and told me to leave before he got back. I was too torn to speak. My voice failed me. I want to scream, but the shock silenced me. "Is that what you think of me now?" I finally managed to speak. "Broke, you sleep with me and pay me." He looked at me, his face almost remorseful, but his word seemed worse than a slap. "You are not wife material. I'm sorry, but I can't end up with you. That's why. Just go. Let's end this in peace." I don't understand. Why didn't he go to the hotel he was supposed to have his bachelor bachelor's party at last night? Why did he decide to spend it with me the way he wanted? Why didn't his bride call to ask where he was? It felt like his friends knew everything and had been covering up for him until that morning. After he left, I broke down. I cried for an hour straight until the tears dried up, and anger too took me over. I, b- I burned bitter. I dressed up quickly and searched the whole house for any clue about the wedding location. I was desperate. Then, thanks to Fat, I found a souvenir with the location on it. I took a quick bus straight to the place. By the time I arrived, they were exchanging their vow. My heart was pounding. I didn't take a seat. I didn't hesitate. I walked straight to the altar, stopped between him and his bride, and grabbed the microphone from the priest. Anger had take over my sense. I told everyone the truth, everything that has happened. I dropped the I dropped the bunch of money at his feet in as a proof that he had tried to pay me off. The church, his bride collapsed right there at the altar, and I walked out. I left them in the mess. He he cried. I left he cried. I left when I was sure I had done enough damage to match the pain he caused me. That Saturday morning, I changed me. I left town and stayed with my sister for a whole to clear my head. The heartbreak was too heavy to carry alone. Now your sister follow you do the relationship. You won't carry the heartbreak with her. Okay. Please please. People said I went too far by by chasing the wedding, but what about everything I invested in that relationship? What about the betrayal? He thought he could use me and pay me off like a mental nothing, and I meant nothing. Why didn't he just tell me he could not marry me? Why pretending? Why lie? Why let me give so much while he was planning a future with someone else? I heard the wedding was called off and his bride blocked him completely. His family called me day and night, insulting and blaming me for the disgrace. But now their their hate sound like music to my ear. I smile when I remember that I I caused that wedding off. I didn't make a mistake. I have a regret. I have no regret. I have moved on. Just be sure the person you are dating is not secret planning a wedding with someone else. Those days, men will stain your alone. We take your love for granted and tell you are not wife material. Me, I don't understand, Sha. I don't understand what you invested because you guys just date for 4 months, ordinary 4 months, oh, not 4 years. Ah, they say you invested all your all in the relationship, your mind and your soul. 4 months, okay. Okay, in 4 months you don already dey plan say you wan marry am or you wan marry you. Okay, it does not predict sha, but for me you didn't invest anything o. 4 months relationship, nothing you invest there, abeg. And what you did was too much, too much. Well, maybe they were not made together, you just save a soul sha. You save a soul, you save the other victim, the other partner, you save her a lot of stress about side chicks. You tried. Bye.